Hey guys, hopefully you're all well. It's taken me a little while to get a video out to you guys, but I've just been trying to process a few things just so I can support my family, and I'm sure everybody else would be doing the same. So this is the greatest reset that we'll see in our lifetime, I reckon. And I say that with excitement. I say that with gratitude, because the amount of learning that we're going to go through, the amount of self-development that we'll go through is just exactly what we need now, okay? I think we've swung too far to one side where everything is so convenient, everything is so abundant, everything is so available that we really don't know what happens when we take everything away from us, that we've actually got to start to live a much more simple life. And the funny thing is that life is going back to that whole thing of living simply. Okay, so now we are actually forced to do it. So, you know, there's education in this, and I think everyone should be really excited about that reset. So before we get into that, I want to let everyone know, yes, we are going to rent the gear out. Yes, we're going to set the rooms up, the Grip Fitness room. So there is a pump bar, there's also dumbbells, and there's also a bench that you can take home and you can utilize, simply because a lot of the Les Mills classes will require you to have these equipment. We are also looking at renting out our group, our gym floor equipment as well, guys. So that'll come once we get this part of it done. I want you all to know that there is going to be a membership and a rental fee of this equipment, simply because our intention of this is not to make money to support us, because it's not going to. I already know that. I'm going to have to do something to create money for my family. So, but I want to keep the gym afloat. I've always been very forward with this, is I want the gym to be there for everyone by the time this has all passed. However, if you are struggling to make ends meet, like, really talk to us. We will always come up with something that, that will help and support everyone. That's really the bottom line, is that we are here to help and support everyone also through this time. So please don't feel like you've got to always be meeting this. If you require help, talk to us and we can get something sorted. The Sugar Ward app has been launched, and you'll notice that there are workouts in it. On top of that, we're going to create our own workouts as well. So therefore we can beam that live. And the fun part about doing that at the moment was, I'll tell you now, we get so used to just lifting weights. And if you actually have to lift your body weight all the time in an hour class every day, you realize you become a lot more sore, simply because you're utilizing a lot more muscles, and you get so used to just lifting in certain planes, whereas your body, you're moving it in various planes, in various directions, that you're actually utilizing a lot of your stabilizers, activating all your supporting muscles, rather than just using the major muscle groups to lift the resistance. So that is exciting in itself. And I would say to you, a lot of these classes, you should participate in these classes, because you need to do exactly what I've just said and strengthen that area. We're going to be building community, and one of our challenges that we're going to have in this is that we're going to launch the Incubator Challenge. The Incubator Challenge is going to go for 30 days, and in that 30 days, it's getting people used to working out at home, used to using their body weight as a force, resistance, and used to getting people logging in to Facebook or logging into Zoom, just getting used to the technology. So therefore, once you've logged in, we can socialize, interact, all that. So although we won't have physical connection, we will still have connection, okay? And why this is necessary is, I can tell you now, a lot of people won't work out by themselves, and it's always easier when you are working out knowing that there's other people there that you can interact with, that you can talk to. And this will be good for the girls who like to do their classes, and they're, always chatting. So the instructor's always waiting for you to finish your conversation before we start the class. You know who I'm talking to. That's really funny too. I'm not just having a crack. Yeah, so it's just building that community, and also making sure that everyone's okay. Like, we want to be carrying the community through this. Rather than sitting at home doing nothing, playing games, or, you get sick of it. And this is a great time for you to also get your kids, your whole family involved in your lounge room, or go and set a space somewhere where you can work out together. there's some kick-ass classes that's going to be on available for you, and everyone can do it. So make it a thing where everyone has to participate. We will release a timetable so everyone can see what's coming up and, you know, what time we're going to log on to everyone. Plus, we're going to really set the members page alight with just various things, workshops, seminars, all that sort of stuff that you can log on to and be a part of. So going back to at the beginning, the greatest reset that we'll ever have, you know, I don't know about you, but I'm so excited that so many people are going to be forced to do things so simply. You know, our great-grandparents had to do it in the World War era, in the Great Depression. They had to literally learn how to cook things from scratch. And as a parent, I want to be teaching my kids how to make, you know, a meal out of just pasta and sauce or whatever. Like, you know, how to make a pancake simply, how to, you know, make a meal stretch out, all that sort of stuff. But that, you know, that sort of stuff that excites me because we need to teach this generation that, you know, how to be resilient, how to be strong, how to make things last, all of that. Because I can tell you, my kids are just so easy thinking that, you know, we can just go to Coles and get this. We'll always have money to get this. That they don't realize, you know, the effort it takes to create money, generate money, and then you want to try and hold on to it. So for me, that's exciting that I get to really pull that back now and teach him the simple things about living. And so should you be. Like, you know, this gives us a great chance to really reconnect with our kids. I tell you, the day that the gym was shut down, I have spent so much time with my kids, and I really miss that. I really miss the fact that I get to see them doing the most simple things, you know, rather than me always having to be stressed that I've got to do this, and this, and Rachel and I fighting about certain things. We actually have to work together to get through this, okay? And that's what's going to happen within the households, is that your kids will actually see the parents come together, unified to be a family. But then on top of that, we're teaching our kids how to work as a community. And at the moment, that's not happening, okay? It's every man for themselves. And we want to really, you know, take that out of there. We really are here to help each other and support each other, you know, both emotionally, physically, mentally. And, you know, when someone needs help, I think we all rise together to really support someone through whatever it is that they go through. Because I know during this time, statistically, we're going to, you know, people are going to drop off, and that's a horrible thing to say, but we can really reduce that. And it's up to us as a community to make sure that we know who is involved in what we're doing, and whenever they're not showing up, it's up to us then to show up for them and support them, so therefore that, you know, everyone survives this. And that, you know, that excites me because, you know, this is what being a community is all about. So, you know, we always harp about health, that we should eat a certain way, we should do stuff a certain way. Well, this is it. You can't just, you know, you won't be able just to go out and do this and this. You can't just go out and have a coffee, have a scone, you know, eat cake and everything else. Yes, that's what I do. You just can't do that. I've got to now think about cook and everything else and teach the kids how to grow things, like, you know, and that excites me. All of it excites me. This is, you know, and this is what the whole reset is all about. Resetting everything that we do. We have to do things differently. So therefore, I think, you know, the more that we talk about this, the more that we focus on this, we're creating this whole band of people who are really positive about the times, that will just lift up our community. And hopefully everyone will be buzzing at that level rather than being stuck here. Like, you know, the outside world, it's doom and gloom, but we can actually impact that simply by stepping up every day, posting, talking positively, and sharing with each other what we're doing. So therefore that knowledge is getting out there and people are learning. So in this time, it's a great time for growth, innovation, connection, community, love, all of that. So on that note, look out for when you can come and pick the stuff up. We're going to start the drive for memberships by this afternoon. And yeah, it's exciting times, guys. Just, you know, there's a lot of learning to be done in this, and you should be excited about the learning that you will have, the growth that we'll all have. And it'll be great for us to come back as a community and just, you know, live purposefully. Purposefully is the word. Yeah, and be supportive of one another. until I see you guys, stay safe. See ya.